Hello, Piece of Faces, watch my show. My name is JustinTime, and this is the third time I've made this, because the first time I didn't like how I conducted it, the second time I got interrupted, so the third time is charm. This is going to be my goals for 2018. I'm going to go over the stuff that happened in 2017 to me, specifically, because I did the 2017 in a nutshell, had one thing from significant me in it, which was I graduated, but this year's, shut up Siri. I want to go over last year's New Year's resolutions I had, which were get better at Photoshop, get better at editing, stay consistent on YouTube, hit 10,000 subscribers, meet Markiplier at VidCon, meet time travelers at VidCon, graduate, collaborate more, get a girlfriend, and make more YouTube friends. I'll go over all the things that happened to me this year that I'm grateful for, and I'll hit what I didn't do this year and my conclusion as to why I didn't do that, or why I didn't get or do those resolutions this year. Great things that happened to me this year. I wrote everything down as to what I wanted to say, but I'll probably go off the paper, or I probably will go off on my own tangents. And I'm in a great relationship, almost a year now. Me and my girlfriend are both nerds and awkward. This year is the most upload activity ever on the channel, with 120 videos, and that's better than my 2014 upload activity of 11 videos. And I say this is a big thing because it's pretty consistent on my channel. But then again, we'll get into more of being consistent on YouTube. I did make YouTube friends, and by YouTube friends I mean like friends that I haven't met in person, but I consider them friends. But the reason how we're friends is through our YouTube passion, I guess you could say. His name is PoisonFriend13. Link to his channel in the description. He's the only friend I've made the entire year on YouTube. I'm awkward, what can I say? We have pretty good channel or community growth, sorry about that. And this time in 2017 we had about 188 subscribers, and of December of 2017 we had 219 subscribers, and I did the math, and that's 31 new people who joined our nice little community here. So welcome everyone to the community. I held my very first ever charity live stream. We raised $10 for able gamers, and that might not sound like much, but that $10 but every dollar counts, and that $10 helped fund them to be able to make a controller or mode in a video game to help people who can't enjoy video games to enjoy them. So what they do is for people who are amputated or colorblind, those are two examples I can think of off the top of my head, or with disabilities in general, they can't enjoy them as much as people without those disabilities can. And Able Gamers is a charity that helps them essentially enjoy them the same way as people like me enjoy them. I feel like I did good justice for that. I graduated high school, and I had mixed feelings towards it, and these are the reasons why. I finally was free to pursue film and not have to do math and English. But at the same time, the night of graduation, I looked around at all my classmates, and I realized that this would be the last time I see most of them. And I saw these guys every day through the halls of high school, and since I arrived in 6th grade in middle school. So I had to tell myself, hey, you might not see most of these people again, but just stay connected with your friends. Even if they leave you on red, you're still connected. But back on the high school topic, through high school and through high school band in general, I got to visit New York City, and it was beautiful. We did the Top of the Rock. I stood on the Radio City Music Hall stage. I looked at New York from an aircraft carrier bridge. I saw Trump Towers for a split second. Watched Miss Saigon on Broadway. I even sprinted basically the feet of the Statue of Liberty. Yes, I never took a picture of me and the statue because vertigo is weird for me. I thought because of my version of vertigo, you could say, I would be looking down the entire time, but I was looking up because the city was so beautiful and I would want to go back again. I went to Comic-Con in Madison, Wisconsin, or Wizard World Comic-Con to be exact. My girlfriend cosplayed as Mario while we were there, and I met R2-D2. So cool. And Master Chief, just the Astromech droid build, or the Astromech Builders Club, I think it's called, had their R2-D2 unit, or their R2 unit, strolling around the floor, and a guy was dressed up as Master Chief, and it was really damn good cosplay. And I also got some nerdy things. More on that later. I started film school. I entered my 4th mod after break. Made some cool friends. My videos now feel like I put a lot of time into them. I always spent about a day or two on videos, and I felt I wasn't spending enough time on them because I was fighting the algorithm. Now that I said I'll get videos out when I feel they are at their peak in my eyes, I feel like they are better than ever. This one will be an exception because I'm going to try and make sure this is out by New Year's Day. Now some of the things that I didn't do that I'm putting on my New Year's resolution this year, the 2 things that I believe I achieved this year, but I'm also putting on to next year's because of how I look at it, is get better at Photoshop and get better at editing. I feel like I'm better at editing than I was at the beginning of the year. I feel like I'm better at Photoshop from beginning of the year to now, but I feel you can never be, you could be an expert, but you can't know exactly like this way is the best way to edit. Everyone has their own editing style, and you keep learning from everyone, and same with Photoshop. So I feel like those will always be on my New Year's resolutions, just so that I can better myself the next year. Me staying consistent on YouTube, there were moments where sometimes there were periods of times on the channel where I was gone for a while. There was a month gap between a point, and then or there was a point where I only uploaded at one point. I was consistent this year, but I wasn't consistent entirely. So I want to try and keep it up, try and get a video out every couple of days. I already have some stockpiled, which I'll talk about later on. We didn't hit 10,000, but I'm not sad, more on my part. I wasn't at VidCon this year as well, so I didn't meet Markiplier, I didn't meet Time Travelers. That's on this year. Hopefully I'm there this year. No promises, but I'm gonna try and get there. Now that I'm over all my goals from last year, to my goals, or to what happened last year to me that was good, to things that I put on my New Year's resolution for 2018 because I didn't accomplish them in 2017. Let's go through the goals I have for 2018, which is get better at Photoshop, get better at editing, stay consistent on YouTube, hit 10,000 subscribers, meet Markiplier and you guys, the Time Travelers, at VidCon, and essentially just go to VidCon. Now onto the new stuff. I want to live on my own, or at least try to live on my own with a roommate, just to get the experience, because I think it'd be cool. Find a style and stick with it, and I think I have now. More on that later. Do more charity live streams. That goes into the whole hitting 10,000 subscribers, so that we can do, even though I'll try and do more charity live streams this year, hitting 10,000 subscribers will help a lot towards the effect we can have on the charities and all that. Even though every dollar counts, so even if we just raise $10 every time, that's still really good. A cliche thing is to be healthy. Because I'm not healthy, I'm out of shape, and I don't eat well. Like, a snack is a brownie for me just now. When I recorded this, it's not 2018 yet, so I don't have to start that yet. I'm also a picky eater, so I want to try and find foods that I like, that are healthy, so that I can, be healthy, but it's foods that my body actually wants to eat, not sits there and goes, oh, that's disgusting. Also, the thing I added today actually was to graduate college, because how my college works is we're on an accelerated schedule. So instead of like taking an entire year, or instead of taking a couple, like 2 years for film school, I think it is 2 or 3 years, I'm learning everything I need to know in 10 months. We're actually kind of missing out on some stuff, but we're getting hands-on learning for 5 weeks in each mod for 10 months, and it's kind of stressful, but it's also not. I'm kind of good with it, but I'm also not. I don't do homework I have a hard time doing homework. I want to do this more than homework. I try and do homework, I try and do stuff in class and all that, and yeah, so my goal is to just graduate college. That's essentially what I had planned for this video. Oh, I want to explain the style that I want to stick with. So I want to bring back gameplays, because gameplays were a big part of my reasoning, or one of the big parts to my creation of this channel. If you want to know more about who inspired me to make this channel, go check out, it's called My Inspirations. I'll leave a link in the description below. These are the people who inspired me to make my channel and to make the content. A lot of them were gamers and all that, but I still want to do the rant times and the unboxing times, but just not as main content. I kind of did that because I want to make a rant time on the Elsa Gate stuff, and I saw that I was getting views and all that, and I actually kind of enjoyed ranting on it, so I just started ranting on other things. But kind of hard to think of topics and to also make a good video, so I wanted to put those as like here and there things. Unboxings will probably happen more frequently than rant times. I also want to do more sketches. I'm bringing back a thing that I started in 2016, or February of 2016, called Nerd Out. Nerd Out is essentially a series I wanted to do where I just nerd out and geek out over stuff. Like Star Wars theories, collectibles that I have or have gotten, other things. And the next two episodes are coming out on the 3rd and the 6th, and I'm gonna be working on more. I'm gonna probably do stuff like movie reviews, game reviews, and all that. So stuff like Scary Godmother video, I'll be doing stuff on that. So I'll be doing movie reviews, game reviews, collectible reviews, talk about things in movies and all that, what I think is gonna happen in that, and yeah, so I'm excited to bring that series back. Yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling now. Probably gonna cut a lot of this out because it's almost 20 minutes of recording. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Become Time Traveler today. Until next video, I'll see you in the future. Bye, guys.